first time I'm going to be trying to do a video here. I know as much about videos and the internet and so on and so forth and social media as I do about flying aeroplanes, so this could be good. What have I got? 12 days till Bathurst. It's Friday, just on sunset, and did 10 hours in the truck this morning, and then raced home and been blazing away in the garage trying to paint the car. So yet again, painting cars. This is the second time I've painted a car. The first time was this car, and it wasn't that great, so I'm doing my best to try to get it right for Bathurst. So it's all rubbed back. I'm about to hit it with the primer, ex-primer, and then we will hit it with some colour and see how we go. So for all the spray painting experts out there, look away, don't watch this, don't put yourself through the pain. I'll give it my best shot. We've been on this now for a week and a bit since we decided to go to Bathurst. We have no sponsorship. It's a $5,000 entry fee, $2.5 grand for tyres. She'll burn $500 in fuel. We've got to get up there, we've got accommodation, you know, it's not cheap. I'm not bleating, but yeah, starting from ground zero with the whole COVID thing. And there's been an outbreak in Melbourne today, and you know, wow, do they run the meeting or not? I don't know, but you know, we'll soldier on. It's a one-man band here at the moment, so well, yeah, I'll get into it, take some more videos, show you my expertise at spray painting, and then once all the shenanigans in the garage are out of the way, we'll jump on the phones and see if we can raise some assistance with sponsorship and see how we go. Anyway, hope you enjoy. See ya. Well, that's a surreal morning. I mean, you know, we've been blazing away on the phone for a week, and, you know, obviously there's, you know, challenges, but we've actually, you know, ended up talking to the managing director of a company. We're not there yet, but the MD, he's got us in touch with the Sydney office of that particular company. One thing leads to the other. I mentioned some numbers, and no one was frightened by them, so it's a matter now of, yeah, getting into the office and, you know, doing the pitch and cross your fingers and keep the wheels rolling. So let's see what happens. Runs that you've ever seen. So that's what we're doing now, getting the runs out. A little bit of 400. Rub it in the right direction is what the video, YouTube says. Bloody beautiful. Another one there. It's not as bad as what I said, the car isn't that bad. So tonight may as well have been good as any other night for radio night. So we've got frayed wires and old plastic. These things are like 2006, so they're not young. There's 5 of them. They're on charge, and we'll see how long they take to charge and whether they hold it. So anyway, charge on. Just another exciting situation to deal with. What is it? Wednesday night. As you can maybe see down in there, the axles are all the gears out of the back of the car. I'm charging the battery here, which is saying full. That's one bloody good thing. I've still got to clean inside from all the overspray and everything else that's been going on. Back window is out of the car. I managed to bust that, so that's great. That's coming on Friday, I think. Fuel tank is out of the car. The bladder, that's gone to Pete Muir and to be recertified, and that's got to be put back in and rewired up. There's that's the dry sump tank. If you didn't know, that's the for the engine oil. Fuel pump over there. What else have I got to do? I've got to, bumper bars. They got to go back on. So there's another job. Empty the evil gearbox oil that I changed on Saturday. What else? Just a general clean inside. It's probably a bit dark in there, you can't see, but it's just, yeah, there's stuff everywhere to be done. But I put the bonnet back on, and if you can see that there's, you know, for a bloody novice, I reckon that's pretty good. So there's plenty of shine out of that, and I'm pretty happy actually with how that's come up. Bit of pinstriping to go on. Hell of a lot of work to do in 5 days or 6 days or whatever. Still got this repair down here to do. That's where I got whacked by some Kiwi dude back in 19. I've finished this particular one here. That was all caved in, and I've sort of, once again, for a novice, it's not too bad. Panel beaters look away now so you don't have a heart attack, but you know, it's not bad. Well, that's what I reckon. So anyway, it continues. So yeah, enjoy. Yeah, I think it's about midnight or thereabouts on, what is it, Tuesday. It's getting serious now when you get the stickers with your name on the thing, so yeah, car's looking alright, I think. It's come up alright. It's it'll be good enough for the old 50-200 rule. You know, 50 metres away at 200 kilometres an hour, it looks bloody awesome. Got to give something a go, haven't you? I hope you're enjoying it. It's behind the scenes, and we'll do some videoing once we're up at Mount Panorama if we get there. It's the reality. It's just, you know, today was about 35 phone calls, and you know, there's a little bit of interest there. We'll see what happens. So anyway, back to the scotch and water, and we'll catch you shortly. Cheers. That's not bad. Hey guys, Mount Panorama, the home of motorsport and the hallowed ground and so on and so forth of Australian motorsport. Some of you have been tracking our progress with you know, the COVID thing decimated my team. They're stuck in their states. Their companies won't let them come and join us, so I've got two very, very good mates helping us, and obviously sponsorship was really hard at this stage of the game with COVID, and businesses are doing it really tough. And I normally struggle and do what I can to get things going, but I have to say this video was to say thank you to 3 very, very special companies. If you come in here and have a look at the car, it's the end of the day, but I wanted to say a big thank you to Out West Garages and Sheds. Adriana over there, I rang her up and had a bit of a chinwag, and she decided, and her husband, to back us for the weekend. And without them we wouldn't be here. And I suppose the other one is our good friend Cameron down at Silverwater Plumbing, who came on board at the last minute and bought some tyres and bits and pieces for us. And of course, you all know the car, who follow us, that know the Ranger Falcon, and they've come back on, and without those three companies we wouldn't be here. So look, if you need a shed, or you need some plumbing, or if you're sort of guy that's got a crane in the backyard and you want to lift something that weighs a lot, without those three companies we wouldn't be here. So it takes a lot of courage for any company in this environment to put some money on the table so a team can go motor racing. So to those three companies, Silverwater Plumbing in New South Wales, talk to Cameron, he'll look after you. Adriana at Out West Garages and Sheds, and of course Steve down at Ranger. Thank you so much from the team. They're in lockdown, they're all over the place. We've got Brian and Patrick helping out here. Patrick's never been to a motor race, and I prepped the car, so you know it's a little bit out of control. But to have started that race, the trophy race, and we were 8th and we finished 13th, I think. But I'm a bit dusty. I haven't been in a car since Bathurst 19. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. G'day everybody, Tuesday night after the event. What a weekend. Once again, Mount Panorama dealt us a bit of a rough card. The second race, it blew a head gasket. We knew it had gone. We put all sorts of goop into the thing to try to alleviate that problem, and it didn't work. We ran the last race for our new sponsors. Obviously they were on board, and we wanted to give everybody the maximum exposure that we could. And anyway, typically Conrod Straight, last lap, running side by side with Wayne Mercer and his GTHO Falcon, and I just felt the engine change its engine note, tightened up a little bit, lost power, and I thought, yeah, right, I know what's going on here. So down into Murray's Corner, switched it off, and coasted across the line and rolled into the pits and towed it from there on. Anyway, we're back in the garage. I thought I'd show you what's going on down here. If I bring this down, you might be able to see poor old 351 GTHO. You know, if I try to get in there, you can probably see without it flaring too much, all the stuff that's come out of the radiator is just everywhere, and it's really made a mess of everything in the engine bay there. Goodness knows what the internals are like. I haven't dropped the oil out of the dry sump or anything else yet at this stage. You can see everything's messy. It's just filth everywhere, and it's an engine out. Sent it down to Steve at Synergy Engines, and he'll probably kick my butt for making a mess of the poor old engine. But it is what it is. That's motor racing, and shine a bit more light on that workshop light without it flaring too much for you, but you get the idea. It's made an absolute mess of the motor, and there's a lot of work to be done, unfortunately, to get it ready for anything we want to do for the rest of the year. So my gut feeling is, you know, COVID's sort of around and businesses are a little bit hesitant, so goodness knows whether we'll have sponsorship moving forward and what the rest of this year is going to look like. But it might be a good time to take a step back, you know, do some videos with you guys, and all three of you might watch it and enjoy it, and strip the thing, show you what's involved with stripping it out, what up close and personal with a TCM car. So that may be what's in store for old 75 XW GTHO. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It was a hell of a ride. It was a massive, I didn't say at the start of the video, my mother passed away in January, so it was a bit of a last-minute decision to go up to Mount Panorama and run up there, and it's a very special place, and it's taken my mind off a whole heap of stuff. So, yeah, therapy sitting behind an XW GTHO at Mount Panorama. It doesn't get much better for clearing the mind. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll post some more stuff and see how it all rolls out. Anyway, talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. See ya.